going on, people? You're locked into another episode. Obviously. So myself, A1, aka F, aka Water, aka Twix, aka F, aka everything else. You know what I'm saying? Cool.
You're hearing myself, Chyna Lee, aka It's Winter Season, aka CanIGetADrop, aka Gonna Get the Information for the Girls, aka Barefoot Mascara.
It's so
Oh,
funny, bro.
suck my ting.
Keep
Man's
mine
got-
up.
Oh, you suck my ting, you know?
I got sweets here, innit? I got sweets
Hey,
here.
F,
Big
suck
up the
you suck my
Moscato as
ting.
well.
Alright, cool. Ah, you suck my ting still.
You can still say
No,
it,
man,
innit?
just do it. Myself, Derek, AKA, wait, she sucked my ting still.
Sorry.
That is so
AKA,
funny.
fuck Arsenal. Fuck this shit team.
That's your
Arsenal, how can
team.
Arsenal
We lost
lose,
again,
man?
so it's cool.
Oh, I hear your pain.
That is so funny, man.
Okay, oh yeah, you got me here, Denise Dainty,
AKA.
aka Denise Dainty.
AKA.
I ain't got another one.
No AKAs.
What
Like,
do you mean?
fly girl.
That's it, Denise Dainty, me again.
AKA.
Oh, AKA me
Barefoot
again.
Moscato,
Alright.
AKA.
my Jordans,
AKA.
my good up wig, but it's
Hey!
it's lifting, but don't watch that.
Right, yeah,
That is so funny. And obviously in the background we've got the man himself, Incognito. If you want to see the face, 10 bags. Actually no, that's only for the toes.
Ooh,
You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
50
got
bags
Denise
for
in the
face.
building. You know, the one and only Denise Dainty. How you doing, love? You alright? What's that you're drinking there?
Moscato. It's actually one of my favourite wines ever.
So, see my
What
scatter.
flavour's that though?
Pick my scatter, but it's not the full.
I've never tasted it in my life.
I think it's
yeah.
like, it
Yeah.
must be like 2% because I can literally.
No, yeah,
drink it all.
But it's just got a nice sweet tone to it.
See, before I used to think it's an idiot thing, but.
No, the
See,
girls
look,
them
hey.
love it, you know.
Yo! See,
You
wine.
thought that about Porn Star Martini.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
taste
same
some.
here.
Oh, I love pork star ones. You
What, the cup's done yet?
No, this.
No.
got a sky
I
that.
just wanna have a look.
Sky the wine like.
Man, it's all in fam. There you go.
Nice one.
CF, yeah.
So who named the podcast? Can I get a drop?
I did.
I like that. It's different as well.
It's different.
I'll tell you
That
why
one is
after.
a lawsuit.
You know, like that. It's not a lawsuit, it's just like, man, just.
You will catch the lawsuit. I don't
I
want
won't catch nothing. I won't catch nothing, but just get me.
to touch you.
Touch wood, innit? Touch wood.
The idea was very
Yeah.
well thought about.
Unique.
Unique
Make it
still.
took us like a week to think on it.
Is
Not
it?
that long.
Yeah, no, still. Even like, big up Biz, because he's on like even brought it to my attention and still. Yeah, no.
You sound like, you look like a
It's
wine
tasty still.
Oh, no,
cognac.
did he do
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, he's done a little.
Yeah. In a
Yeah.
plastic cup as well.
Yeah, man. How's everyone's week been so far?
My week's been horrible.
Obviously, when some fake lockdown.
Honestly.
Yeah, 'cause
Is it even lockdown?
it's not lockdown because
No.
I've been outside. I've really seen everything open.
Except for restaurants. That's
Yeah,
fine.
I've
Oh,
seen
you
hair
know
shops trying to do click and collect.
Oh.
Like in North London. I'm just like, you lot don't do click and collect, don't lie.
Would you not do a hair shop click and collect?
They don't even have websites. You know them proper,
Oh, the like.
yeah, them
That
big hair
is
shops.
mad.
And they've got big click and collect sign written by hand and all that. Like, I'm just like,
Rebel.
Man's always driving past and seeing car wash open. I'm thinking, rah. I
yeah.
thought so. Everything's essential then,
Yeah, pretty
except
much.
for
I rate though.
big shots.
I rate,
Basically,
though.
yeah.
I rate the hustle.
But I guess
Fam.
people are seeing it as if schools are open. Is it really a lockdown?
Bro. I'm not gonna lie. When he said
I don't
lockdown, when he done that speech, I just went to go with my phone, download house party.
I thought House Party was gonna bang
Yo, I
again.
thought, let me just get ready for the locked rooms and that. All that stuff.
No, I was come on house party and these two were forever in locked rooms.
Yeah, but I'm by,
I
by
didn't even
myself.
get on it.
You know, I'm by myself in that
By
room.
myself as well.
Like, you know, when,
Oh,
when
whatever.
you,
You lot just saying that to protect
No.
me.
no, listen.
That's it.
Like, you see house party, you log in, next thing you know, boom,
Within
a second,
seconds.
someone's already in.
Someone's
Yo,
there.
bro.
mad.
Since then, sneak into
I
that.
found it quite invasive. I didn't actually get on there.
What's going on?
That
That
first
was
lockdown
crazy.
was harsh, man. There
was
was like
harsh,
no
yeah.
warning. My wig was battered, my nose was battered. Everyone was in house party. I was
think
like, I am not
everyone
coming
felt
over
it.
to embarrass
No,
myself.
everyone felt that one still.
Drinking.
By the time I patted my hair, everyone was off it. So I just thought, forget it.
Man, I was drinking,
think
pair
I
that lockdown, you know?
Yeah, it was like 2 weeks. See, that's what I'm trying to say. By the time I
So
fixed up, I was
hardcore.
ready to come on there. Everyone was off. I said,
Everyone went back to Snapchat.
Fam, that lockdown, bro, I was boozing like a madman. bare and
It's
everything.
mad though, because everyone's drinking but running.
Not running. Man, running in the morning, drink at night.
Mad, isn't
The
it?
balance, innit?
What balance? It's just when you pre it is mad, fam. That's what I said. This lockdown is not a lockdown.
No, this I'm not even feeling like
I'm not
last
feeling
time
like-
mentally I was so stressed. Like I
Yeah,
was just like,
same.
how am I gonna get through this? You know what I'm saying? I all went back to my mum's house.
I got a theory.
It's crazy.
I got a theory that something's gonna happen.
It's gonna get extended, 100%.
Yeah, but I don't think straight away.
I
I think when it comes off 2nd December, it's gonna everyone have Christmas with their families and all that stuff.
I doubt it.
I don't
I think so.
No, I don't
Nah.
think so. You know, that's gonna be
No,
too
I
much.
think-
Because think about it, everyone's gonna want to go out, do their shopping.
Exactly. So it's gonna rise.
They're gonna make
Yeah, I mean-
everyone do online shopping for Christmas or something.
Because think about it, yeah.
But no one's listening though.
It's furloughs till March now.
Yeah,
So
that's what gave it away. That it's getting extended.
you know what I mean?
March.
That's a whole year. You know?
March, but then that'll be a whole year
Crazy. I feel like I've been
since
to
the
jail.
first lockdown.
This year didn't happen to
This year it happens. Written off.
Don't you feel like you've been semi that prison?
restricted.
Yeah.
Like,
I
it
feel like I'm in
feels...
a movie. That's
Yeah, I
Even
feel like I'm
people
in a
who are
movie, bro.
traveling, I'm just like, you lot are brave. Because
Hmm.
what if you can't even get back? Or
See, well, like, it's funny. You see my mum, yeah. My mum's supposed to go Ghana in December, innit? But she's like, cool. Obviously, if they lift the lockdown, whatever, at the time she's gonna go. She's like, after that, you can close the border. She don't care.
So she don't mind being stranded.
She's
there.
like, I
home.
don't mind being stuck in Ghana.
Yeah, that's
She's like, I don't mind.
That's
Even-
the reason I probably won't go Ghana this year.
Fam, my mum wants to go, fam. She's like, let me get stuck. I don't care. See, my dad is there now. He said, he's coming back on Thursday. He's like, what? Is the borders open or can I chill?
you don't mind chilling, innit?
I'm like, brother, I'll see how Heathrow, fam. Don't try it.
That just shows you how shit this country
No, but
is.
obviously, I remember that's them, that they're stress-free over there.
Yeah.
That's their home.
I was talking to my cousins in
Yeah.
Uganda today, and they were like, just come. Like, there's no lockdown here. Everything's back to normal. Because remember, in Africa, they have like minimal cases.
Yeah.
Hardly any deaths. Like, do you know what I mean?
And everyone else is angry about that.
They just chilled over there, just enjoying.
What do you mean everyone else?
The rest of the world's angry about that.
Listen, I listen to LBC all the time. They're
What's going
angry. The British people are
Listen,
angry.
they're not
Like, there's
getting it
hardly any
properly.
cases in Africa. They're always going in.
They're not getting it properly.
Yeah.
Like, brother, no, we're not
Really
getting it
want
properly.
man to be affected, innit?
I swear Congo accepted for them some countries.
Like some idiots, bro.
The trials.
Charles, isn't it?
That's
But
crazy. And they don't even have
they
cases.
say, FYT, you like it, yeah?
Yeah, bro. It tastes like Ribena. It tastes like
It's giving
Ribena.
my
You're gonna start
drink.
sky that.
Hey, you see, you don't drink, but then that day I saw drinking straight from the bottle. I said, yo.
You must have been drinking when you done that video.
I actually was drinking.
Yeah.
After I drank that, I said, yeah, I'm lit.
Oh, yeah,
man.
that's your birthday as well.
Yeah, bro. I was lit.
I just
Man,
saw
I'm
that
drinking
post
apple syrup from the
everywhere.
bottle like that.
Where
Next
was
thing you
that?
I
know.
was lit. On my
Next thing you
birthday,
know.
innit?
Nah, he
When I
just
went
lit.
pitch.
He went in his own thing.
When I went pitch.
He went in his own thing.
Oh,
Yeah, the next one was our birthday. Next
See,
week
the
after
the
that.
week after.
was that there?
Yeah, the week after. When I proper celebrated, innit? Oh, yeah.
You're killing me.
You gotta start reading the
I gotta read the ingredients.
You know what I mean? Every time I make that.
What are you saying? You
I
feel
can't
it?
believe you never tried it before.
Let's go and drink.
It's so popular because sometimes you go Tesco and it's legit sold out.
Bro, hey, listen.
No, wine's a vibe though.
Wine is a vibe. I used
So
to
creepy.
I used to
though.
actually
Yeah,
like
yeah,
eating
yeah.
things.
It's a
Get
creeper.
juice, man.
Yeah, yes.
Into this, bro.
Then I started drinking wine. I said, yo.
My friend brought me on from Harrods the other day. Bad boy.
Slow
Yeah.
down.
What? I'm a wine guy now.
No, there's levels to it.
What?
It's a thing.
You gotta have it in a wine glass, you gotta hold it like that.
You gotta know what you're doing, innit?
Shake it as well.
Yo, Sauvignon Blanc and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trust me.
Well, can't
man.
we just change?
It's different, bro. Trust me, man. Yeah, bro. I know China got some topics for us today.
Had you? Oh, I have a few dilemmas.
Have
we
you?
start with
I
the
like
topics,
dilemmas.
I've got a few crazy dilemmas.
Don't follow my advice, but I just like saying
I won't lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was listening to No Behaviour that time he was on there. I was thinking, rah. That's what I'm gonna say, innit?
Them lot dilemmas are raw, man.
It's
too
crazy.
That's one of my favourite podcasts, though. Big up
Same.
No
That's-
Behaviour.
that's
That's
my-
sick.
that's-
That's
my-
our favourite podcast.
That's what gas. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
yo,
Who we?
Margs
No
and
Behaviour.
Margs and.
Marks and
Marks and
Luke.
Luke.
Yeah.
That's what gas.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
what,
yeah.
that's what gas man to fucking.
Do one.
Very
Do
Yeah.
one.
cold.
Told you, man's going out there one day. I told man.
No, you will, man.
Trust
Yeah,
me,
it's proper, man.
He's their number one fan. Top fan.
Straight.
So the topic today is friendships and setting boundaries, or what sort of boundaries do you set in a friendship, and how do you put certain people in your friendships on pedestals, and do you feel like you have to reposition people at times in your friendship groups?
If that cool, yeah.
I don't really
Yeah,
reposition
control,
people.
bro.
I'm from such a big family, yeah. So like my cousins that I've grown up with, they're like my best friends.
That's nice.
And then and even like now, I have probably like 2 friends who are not my family, and they will always be on a pedestal. I class them as family. They're like my sisters, and then everyone else is just
associates.
Yeah, but there's levels to the associates as well. Do you know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah, there's levels to it.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? There's levels to it.
Still.
And I try to not like, especially within the industry, I try to not get too close to people, but I always try to have that little boundary as well, like just respect and love, that mutual support as well. But I try not to like overly get too familiar with people that I've just met through the industry. Not that there's anything wrong with it, because I've seen it work out for so many people. But I actually have my own set of friends, like, and that brings us all back to type of like, it keeps you a bit humble and like, do you know what I mean? It's a bit more realistic, because if you're just rolling with industry people at work and then outside of work, it's just all too much. Like my only person that's around me that's in the industry is Banks, and that's my cousin. So we're together all the time anyway. But even then, when she's not Banks, she's Tyra to me. She's just my little cousin. Do you know what I mean? And we're just being us. But I don't really like, I don't know, man, not to be rude, I'm not a beg. So I don't so I'm not out here just looking for friends, looking for people to roll with or whatever. So I don't get myself in them positions where I'm repositioning people, or do you know what I mean, or having to set boundaries and all of that. My associates, they'll never know where I live, no offence. Just keep it like that. And that might be because I'm from the streets a bit, you just keep it a bit.
I just think that the friends I have today are the same friends I grew up with from when I was young.
Exactly.
And it's like, obviously some people drop out, obviously there's way of life in it. Some people, you know what I mean? But it's like, my mum always says it all the time. She's like, like, you know, always still fret. Like, every time something happens to me, like, in a bad situation, good situation, like when I was in hospital, the same people come to see me. When I'm having like celebrations, the same people are coming. And obviously, it might be a thing where like all our mums are friends as well. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, you know, the whole parties were young and farm. The whole parties are there. That's how we got together. So it's like, she's like, that's good. Obviously, I've got other people that I met along the line, like uni and stuff like that. They also become good friends as well. So like, it's about what they bring to your life. Do you know what I mean? It's not about, I know for 20 plus years, but nothing for me.
I worry about people that have new friends every year. I'm like, that's a red flag.
See that.
I find it better.
That's a red flag.
It's a red flag still every year on the different friendship cycle.
But don't you find, especially you being in the industry, don't you find there's people that you have those leeches or people that are always trying to...
Yeah, you can't come near us.
Oh wow.
Our circle's tight. Like our circle's so tight. Like I can't even explain it. Obviously, there's people that you can vibe with straight away, but it's not all the time. And then you have your little motive friends. There's people that only shout you for motives, and you just know it. So motives, and I keep them like that.
Everyone has a motive friend though. That person.
I'm that motive friend. Everybody shouts me from Friday. What's happening? Even lockdown. Someone saw me out yesterday. Sorry, I broke the law. There's gonna be people that are gonna be like, oh, you was out. He was like, oh, bring me in, man. You're always out. Like, please, this lockdown is giving me mental stress. Like, let me know anything that's happening. And I was thinking, okay.
Not even started, fam. You gotta go out. You can go out the store. You just can't go to get crepe or something from JD because it's closed.
No, but there's legit motives. Like,
no, yesterday I see a headphone party yesterday.
There's shisha joints.
Bro.
I had to buy shisha pipes.
Bro, man, see one.
Yeah, the last lockdown my brother had one.
Listen, there's bare shisha joints open on some behind closed doors thing.
Yeah, literally. To get in, it's like you're going on a prison visit. To the back, here. Someone will say, wait by the Barclays, then you get to the Barclays, walk across the road. Oh, I'm like, fucking hell, where am I going?
I went to one shisha, yeah.
Oh my god,
I'm like,
that is so funny.
I'm like, yo, I'm here, but I can't see nothing to indicate it. He's like, cool, just wait there. I'm like, cool.
Saying the drain from
man come to
they're like, yeah, cross the road. I'm like, what? This one on the ring, whatever camera. Like, cool, wait there. It's a fucking like front door. Bust it open. I'm like, am I in someone's house? Like, no, come through the back.
You see all the back of the kitchen.
I've gone through. I'm like, alright, then this was alright, cool. No lockdown around here. It was vibe. I'm like, bruv.
I saw some people out yesterday and they were snapping. The police was outside.
Oh my god.
Listen.
Like banging on the door.
Get fined, didn't it?
Yeah.
Do people get fined or just the owners?
No,
I think people get fined as well. You see the gym one?
The gym one, the owner go find a bag and then everyone that's in there got fined $2 mils.
Oh.
That's light, man.
But I'm thinking, that's how they're making the money.
Is it worth it though?
It's
kind of.
It's worth it, fam.
No.
Man, still got my workout in.
But if it's gonna help
gym,
if
bro.
it's gonna help your mental health, then it might be worth it.
Oh, fam,
Some
listen.
people have been cooped up in their house, yeah.
Time, innit?
And say you live in like a little flat, or you live with like all your family, and they're all cooped up because not everyone's used to being at home at the same time as everyone.
Yeah.
Whether you live with your partner, your friends, your kids, or your parents,
Yeah.
people go to work, people go to school, people. Do you know what I mean? So it's like,
You know, you're right, because even when I was at my mum's, like the first lockdown, we was arguing all the time.
see what I'm saying?
All the time, bro.
It becomes too much,
It's
innit?
too much.
Like,
Yeah.
It's too much.
Everyone just needs that. They need that space to get away from family and stuff like that. That's mad. I'm not too sure about this second lockdown. I don't even think it even exists like that.
It don't exist to
do
me.
you know what it is? We've all become a bit accustomed to like
Yeah.
certain things,
Yeah.
wearing masks,
Yeah.
social distancing, rule of 6. You know what I mean? Everyone's kind of saying it's not as harsh as
Before, it
in
was,
March
yeah.
when it was all like, what the fuck?
But don't you wonder how we never used to social distance before?
Before.
It is a bit mad.
We was all
Yeah,
up in
I
each
feel
other's
like-
face.
Everyone-
innit?
Because it's not just coronavirus that's out there.
It's just bare
Lots
things.
of
fam.
stuff.
There's bird flu, there's everything in it. Like,
Yeah.
The fact
It's
that
even
we
how you was packed on the train to go to work, like
Yeah.
sardines.
Innit?
Oh.
my hands are even a bit, they've never come back, they're still a bit dry. You know, we was washing our hands out every
Every
year.
day.
I'm still trying to get it back, bare moisture. It's
Everyone
not
like, yeah,
coming
wash your
back.
hands.
20 seconds, they said.
It
It was just like this.
And then you're washing it, thinking, Brad, you do at least 100 times a day, you don't pre it. You're like, bro, I'm just all my, get me. What's it called again? Melanin, or whatever it's called.
It's not it.
Nah,
Do you know what I found mad though? People finding Detwins and Flora for the first time during lockdown. I'm like,
Oh, that
I've
was
never
norm.
used that before.
No, that was normal.
For some people, that
That
wasn't
was,
even.
yeah, that's what I was like, wow.
Yeah, some people live differently, innit?
Yeah, you find out, you do a lot of things.
Wait, what?
So people have never used like
That
Detwins
was
and
like-
Flora.
That,
To like
clean.
Clean their baths and stuff like that.
It's real though.
It's actually crazy. When I saw that, I was like, nah, this is crazy.
It just goes to show that some people just live differently, innit?
100%.
And it's only it took coronavirus for them to find out about
How
it.
do you feel about the Simpson predictions?
It's a bit scary.
It's a bit scary. I saw
What's
a clip yesterday. I've never been a Simpsons person,
Yeah.
but I saw a clip yesterday where they had January 2021 predictions where Trump lost the elections. They all had face masks on, and I was just like,
Oh, stop. Because
How it's
everything's come
happening.
true from it, you know. No, all the predictions come true from it.
Every
It's
happens
happening.
Simpsons now. I'm like, brothers.
And I think Trump died.
yeah. Yesterday when he was doing his
Think we're
speech, my boyfriend was like, "Look at his neck, like he's definitely ill." I was like, he was probably like, "He's definitely ill. He's probably gonna keel over next month." I was like, "No, don't say that. If that happens, honestly, I'm going back to watch every episode."
No,
of
but it
Simpsons.
happens in one of the Simpsons episodes that
It's
he's in a
actually
coffin.
mad, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's real, man. It's real.
It's funny how they know everything though, because these episodes are from years ago.
I
Exactly.
reckon
Like,
think they just-
the next 20, 30, 40 years are planned though.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
You
know.
know that,
What?
yeah,
No,
it
stop.
fucks in your mind.
that's
fam.
why I don't. Overly
That's why I don't-
indulge in
yeah,
these
can you see
conspiracies.
me?
No, but it's
Yeah,
true,
because
though.
you
Imagine-
can easily
it's
lose your
100%.
mind.
Yeah, you'll go mad.
And this is
Oh,
why I
man.
can't read Pizzagate. Because I'm not
What's
ready
that?
to
Oh,
do
yeah.
it. Yeah, I'm not ready
Is
to
that
be
the
there.
thing?
When I checked it out.
Yeah.
You
No,
do that, man.
It's too much.
You don't even wanna. You don't even wanna.
I don't, because I know I won't be able to sleep.
Remember first there was like 5G towers. Where's all that talk
Yeah,
on?
look at that.
Bruv, man, are saying 5G. That pissed off the most. I'm like, so 5G is making the world end basically. And
You know what I mean?
And yesterday I saw someone China sent the first 6G signals
Oh,
out.
fuck
to
off.
go and test
You're
it.
already
I said,
talking about
hey.
6G.
I said, you got relax. 5G hasn't landed yet. You don't need to relax with me. You leave me alone, fam.
It's all too
6G.
much.
6G, bro.
5G's
So I was-
only.
I was-
Ain't even
Like, they had
been-
us convinced. Like, my
That's
brother was
about
like,
4G.
yeah, look, there's one right near your house. That's why you've always got a headache. I was like, please, bro. He was like, trust me, it's the 5G tower. Like, trust me, it's right next to your house. And I was just like,
I can't lie, with your brother, I was starting to think it was something real.
but now my headaches are gone. And the 5G tower's still
So
there.
now what?
I remember I said I must have tweeted like, oh, I thought 5G was going to end the world. Someone retweeted me saying, do your research then. Send me the links then. He replied to me again, fam. I'm like, bro, stop the foolishness, fam. It's stupid, fam.
But stuff like, what was it, 666, and everyone thought the world was ending.
Yeah, I
was
remember
the
that.
It was 2012 when people
Fine.
thought it.
Tw-
2012, I can't lie,
No,
I was
and
shook,
so 6th of January 2006, people would have.
I was shook.
And there was something about like a big, was all going to sink into this big hole. I was literally petrified, my heart
Well,
was beating.
when the moon goes all red and that. Like,
Yeah, I remember that one as well.
It's too much.
it's real,
This
though.
world is
Like, it's-
People are
effed up.
just. Yeah, everyone's just losing their minds, man.
That's why you got to enjoy your life, man.
I'm saying,
Yeah.
Honestly.
Regardless of what happens,
I
innit?
feel like all of you in this room like to do enjoyment, so.
I enjoy my life.
I used to see my life.
I enjoy my life. I got one life to live, so I'm gonna live
Fam,
it.
when I get ready to go out, my mom was like, again, it's me, right?
Bro, it don't matter what
Don't matter what
time
I'm
it is,
doing,
12
man.
a.m., 2 a.m., I'm out.
I'm out,
I'm
fam.
outside, mate.
Like, you gotta enjoy it.
You gotta
As long as
enjoy it,
there's a
fam.
restaurant or some drinks, I'm there.
Yeah,
I'm not really a party.
I miss
party
the club.
person.
I'm not
I miss-
even-
I miss the raves,
club,
I
fam.
miss vibes, man. Like,
And I see-
real
I miss the
vibes.
day parties.
I miss
That's
the
what I
build
miss.
up.
Like,
Get ready.
Get ready,
Yeah.
I'm vibing.
Where are you?
Nice driving, there's a juice there.
There's girls over there in the corner.
I'm done.
Taking long.
You know?
Now they're just girls in masks, like.
But they'll be like, yo, what? Who's over there? Coming now, driving the Maggie there. Oh, good times. The funny thing is, I don't think we'll ever be like that again.
Life, yeah, it's for.
No, I think we'll do it
I
again,
miss
but we're just
shows,
gonna
I
be.
miss everything. Like,
I see something like it's like 2021 is gonna like summer and Christmas.
it's still
Cancelled.
cancelled. Yeah.
Is
Bro.
it?
The
We
whole.
got-
the
we got-
whole
we-
We have to
2021.
start thinking about 2022.
Yeah, we got
If
a
that.
couple
I can't
years.
mentally do it.
I can't mentally do it. We might have to just start raving in a park.
But people are doing that with your headphones.
No.
That's
Nah,
not
that's
it,
what
man.
speakers
That's not it.
blaring. I want to be able to go to the bar like, yo, let me get that one, that
You
one,
know
that
what I
one for my
mean?
brother.
Hey,
I miss everything.
He's coming to pay for it.
tell them. Do you remember them days like you get ready like 11?
Oh shit.
Get there like 12:15, and you know the exact order of the dances going on.
Straight away.
Now-
When you get there too early,
Get the
you
two
don't
early
wanna
ones
go in
there,
yet.
like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You circle about a bit.
I went out to eat when they announced the lockdown on Saturday or whatever. I went out to eat Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
So did
every
we.
day.
Yes.
And I swear to God, it wasn't even it, because even though it was booking like 7 o'clock tables, you obviously everyone runs late. You get there like 7:30, 8. The waiter's like, okay, do you want to order starters? Do you want to order your dessert? They're just on you.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
just like, you know what I
Settle
mean?
down.
You just
Settle
rush
down.
to eat. You can't even like have. It's
Enjoy
not a
it.
vibe like
Can't
before.
enjoy it
Like they're
properly.
just rushing you. It's just horrible.
That's
Like,
booking stuff as well.
It's long, innit?
It's
I
annoying.
booked some place, and on like an hour before they cancelled it. I don't know why they cancelled. I tried to get in contact with them. They aired me. I paid a deposit. Aired me
Swear
Was
down.
that on the last day?
on that same day. So I booked it a day before though.
Oh, that happened to us though. But when we got there, they let us sit because they said that they shut it off on open table because they had too many bookings.
Oh,
I
bro.
can imagine everyone.
Man, get that. That's like I remember.
Everyone, on Wednesday,
I
there was so
out
much
eating.
traffic.
On
Everybody
Wednesday, I was eating on Wednesday, 9 o'clock. The lady's like, I'm like, yo, I know the time.
you know, I had to hot her as well. Like, if you come back
They
here, I
start hovering
swear.
around
Yeah,
you.
they're around.
These two
I'm
are
saying
really
miss.
gangsters.
Nah, she
Yeah,
was
I'm
hovering on the
saying
back of us. We was like, bruv, we know we have to leave at 9:55.
Like,
Move.
I'm saying, miss, let me get
So
a
I
drink. She's
asked
like,
you,
oh, you know that,
tissue?
yo.
That's them telling you, yo.
That's what I'm saying.
I remember like, oh, miss, let me get another prawns.
Could you close?
Oh, we I'm like, yo, you got an hour before we have to close. Man. The prawns are taking an hour to make, you know. It's going to take an hour.
close.
She's like, alright, cool, but just remember, 4 weeks. I'm like, yo, give me my prawns, man. It's cool,
That
man.
is so funny, bro. God.
Moscato's got him a bit.
No.
Hey,
Wait,
save
he's
us
not
some.
back in.
Hey.
He's taking that.
I should have bought another bottle.
Save us some.
Bottle was fun. I didn't know if
Could have tidy shot.
that's a meaty shot still.
That's enough.
Are you
Still.
gonna just shut
I'm
it
driving, innit?
This
We
one
like
was
to
not
drink
even
with best friends
interesting.
'cause Ephraim is
Hey,
okay.
Hey, don't put no. Hey, big man.
You're
Oh
gonna
my
spoil
Lord.
it.
That might
We
kill
can't,
you.
we can't mix it.
Drink the drink by itself, bro. It's just,
I'll sit down, yeah.
Capri Sun now, man.
No, you're gonna
Say
kill it.
Capri Sun.
now you can drink apple juice.
Now I got water now, so I'm calm. But yeah, we didn't even answer the question, did we?
Yeah,
What was your
no.
question?
So it was.
I even forgot.
I think do you put
Yeah. So put in. So what sort
Boundaries,
of boundaries do you set in place, and do you feel like you need to put certain friends on a pedestal, or reposition or restructure certain people in your life? at
When you
times?
say pedestal, what do you mean? Like
So you know, like there might be someone and like you value them so much higher than.
everyone else?
So you might have Orange and you value him so much higher than Becky. Does that make
But
sense?
they're both your friends.
But they're both your friends.
But don't everyone just have like best friends,
Yeah.
close friends, friends?
Associates.
Know your position, man. Don't make me have to explain it to you. That'll get awkward. Do you know what I mean? Like some of my friends know, like I have a best friend, and they know she comes first. So
Yeah.
don't even ask
Try
me
and
what's
question
going on because you're just gonna feel silly. Like,
No,
I will
I-
actually
it's
tell
true
you.
though.
I shouldn't have to tell you.
it's true though. Like everyone deep down, everyone knows their level in someone's life.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah.
But
But
no
then you
one,
get
no
them
one
people
wants
that-
that. No one wants to admit. But
Yeah.
like you know your level in this
Yeah.
person's life, so
Yeah.
relax.
But you do have a few naive people that feel like they're.
That's on you.
There'll
Yeah,
become
I
a
agree.
time where I'll remind you that you're not that friend. No, not even like in a rude way. You'll just
Yeah.
know, like, say for example, I'm
Position.
having like a close, intimate dinner at my house or something, or a close dinner for my birthday, and you don't get invited. Then that means you're not it.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with
There's
it.
nothing wrong with it. And
Yeah.
even if you could do that to me, I'm not gonna question it. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
text you and be like, "Where was my invite?" I'm just not. But people will put me in them position, text me. Like it happened recently.
I hate people that do stuff like that, you
I've
know.
had that before. Thanks for the invite.
I feel so
I just text
awkward,
back
man.
saying, cool, man.
Alright, cool.
I can't.
But then, when the person's done
See
it,
the
how
word
do you
that you
not-
just mentioned?
I've been saying rule of 6, fam. There was no
Shameless.
space. That's what
But
I've
is
been
it
saying.
been more than 6 people?
No,
No, but-
But
recently,
you have 2 tables
recently,
of 6.
Okay.
that's not my business. Recently, when we've been going out table of 6,
yeah.
like sometimes my boyfriend would be like, because he likes going out to eat. So he'd be like, I'll book the table of 6. I might not go today. Take your friends out. So I'll be thinking, okay,
Yeah.
and then now and again, there's always someone like, where was my invite? And I'm like, babe, it was only 6 people. What do you
It's
want
true
to do?
though. It's true.
You have
And
to
they still don't
privatize.
understand, like, it's like you have to explain yourself
But do you
over
feel
and
like
over
that's to do
again.
with certain people's insecurities or how people value their own self though? Does that make sense?
Yeah, but
It
do you know
could
what
be.
do you know what I think it is as well? You know, yeah, like you might have certain people in your life, they're not really your friend like that, but to them,
That's your friend.
you're their friend.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
And
I'm
it's
sorry,
like,
man.
I'm sorry, like it's not like that. You know what I'm
I
saying?
hear that one. It's true.
They might put you on a pedestal, but you might not realise it.
It's
Yeah.
not-
That's
Yeah.
what. That's like a you problem, not me.
Yeah.
I didn't ask to be placed there.
It's horrible, but it's true.
It's,
Though.
it's like in reality, fam. Sometimes
So would you say it's sort of a mutual
Agreement.
Do you know what I think it is? I think it comes down to the way you might be character-wise that might make them think, oh, you know what, this is actually my true friend. But to you, it's not even that deep. You're just being you. You're just being natural. But obviously,
Just like when you get friends who are like only child, like they're the only child. They don't really have siblings or like a big family, so they rely on their friendship groups. Whereas I'm someone who doesn't.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm going through something personal, my first point of contact would be someone in my family. It won't necessarily be my friends. They might find out after I've, do you know what I mean, expressed to my family. But some people, and I've realised that normally it's people who come from like a really small family or they're an only child and they don't have no one and they actually rely on their friends.
Do you feel like some people actually have only child syndrome?
yeah.
Yeah,
And,
that's
and
real,
it's so
man.
easy to see as well.
I have some friends that like that.
It's so easy. It's
I
so
only
easy
want
to
one
see.
child. I don't want them
What,
to have
like,
only child
how
syndrome.
can you tell that?
Certain,
Just the way they,
there's
just the
certain
way they
things.
act, innit?
There's certain things. Way people act. Yeah, bro, why do you act like you're only child from?
Yeah, you can tell.
You can just tell straight away, bro.
Straight
I
It's
don't
all
know.
about them. They're not
Yes,
really for
it's like-
sharing. Like,
Social or something.
Some of that's like they just feel mad entitled as well.
yes, that's the word.
Some people feel mad entitled, like bro.
But I
Yeah.
feel like there's a lot of entitled people in general in life.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Like one of my brothers, I said to him, "Yo, why are you living like a gal?" But just like, I'm like, bruv,
Even the internet, they all feel entitled to like.
literally.
Their stuff.
Do you know what I mean? I hate sometimes. It's even putting me off posting now on Snap. I'll post something. Where's this from? Where's they expect? Like, how can
So
I
you put
reply
that
to
up
100 of you and tell you where
Or
something's
like,
from?
or like, if you go to like,
Someone that
so
gets
it's
it.
like say you
Jesus
go to,
Christ.
say you go to like a restaurant or like a
Where's that? Somebody
a
got to say
hotel.
please.
Someone
They
write,
don't even say hello.
someone
How you
write,
doing today?
someone write
I'm
DLs.
so off. I need the introduction. Hello, please. Good
What-
afternoon. How are you? Then you're
You know
gonna.
what it is? It's all
What time
it's the
do you
respect,
want?
innit? It's the respect.
Fam.
But I ask people, but I always say please or I put X at the
No,
end.
but say hi. How you
I'm
doing?
so off. I need a real
Even
letter.
little
Like,
things
you need to
like-
write me a letter.
Even little things like I put on a video of saying F or something, send that.
I hate that.
do
Who
you
are
send
you?
that?
I hate you in my
What?
chest.
That's rude.
See that?
You don't know them.
If
No,
they
no,
say-
if you don't-
if they
no,
say
no,
send
you don't
that,
know you.
bro, then cool.
Yeah.
Oh, please.
Cool.
Send
That's
that,
a,
please.
that's a please to me, bro.
Yeah, not send
Somebody
that.
actually said, "You not fucking screen record it, man." You know that video of any nobody can avoid blocking. You know that video that was. You know that video of the Nigerian man.
Yeah.
I posted that. Oh my! Everyone send that.
Send that,
I
send
want to
that.
say
No,
you not
screen
screen
record it,
record that,
man.
man.
Idiots, fam.
Don't even know you lot.
Camera roll just to
Just look for it. Like, oh,
Don't that hurt? Flicking through.
flicking through because I've gone down to like 016 to flip through already, you know. And I say send them like, nah, screen
I
record
just
that, bro.
aired them now.
Yeah.
I think you need to have
Screen
some social
recording,
media
man.
etiquette, man. People need to
Literally.
really know.
Please, it's not hard to say please, you know.
Honestly.
And then when you send it to them, all you see is they saved
Saved
it.
it.
Nothing
Not
else.
even thanks.
No thanks.
No thanks.
Alright, cool.
More time they won't even go to the location.
Bro, details, question mark, question mark, question mark. Location,
Where's this?
where's this?
See, I've never been that rude if I ask. It's always hi.
I don't
Where's
ask
this,
them.
please?
I don't
Yeah,
ask.
I don't
Where
even
is this,
ask.
please?
Yeah,
Do you know
where's this, please?
even like for example items of clothing? I swear down. The other day I said, guys, stop asking me stupid things because Google search with a
Yeah.
good description you can find
Anything
anything.
you want.
Blue tracksuit, white lines. You'll
I'm
see
sure
options.
everything-
Even if
Zara,
I
Nike.
hash
You know what I
Instagram,
mean?
it'll come up.
Literally.
More time these things have something on them distinctive. Like just
Because I see things that I like, and sometimes I don't know the people. I will literally go on Google and try and
Yeah.
look for it
Like,
myself.
or if someone's somewhere, I'll pre the thing properly. I'll type something that's
Straight
next
Where
to
people
it.
at where
Whatever.
where they are, or
Yeah,
location where they
I'm
are
like,
now.
You
yeah.
know what? That's one thing that I like about when girls go out to eat. Like they'll tag the places where they
Oh,
Easy.
eat.
See, hey, listen.
Put that in my
I
notes.
put a notes.
Good to go. I don't need to ask.
I know she's just.
long.
I'm like, bruv.
It's easy.
I don't like bothering people.
Yeah, same.
Even though, cause I hate people bothering me. Even though I still do it, whatever. They must know that. Oh yeah, sorry, bro, asking too much. Like yeah, just bruv. Use your common sense.
Honestly, man.
Google was created for a reason.
Angry fam.
It puts you off posting.
What I wanted to ask as well, yeah. So see the industry.
Mm.
Do you think that people just
Leech.
onto you?
Not onto me.
Or like no,
No entry.
like, but like for example,
Or have they tried to leech on?
say that you might know some people. Say for example, banks.
Yeah.
So that the people try to come through you to go.
Yeah,
to,
yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
All the
Look for
time.
the opportunity.
All the
Opportunity,
time.
sorry.
I've even been offered A&R positions just so
Swear down.
they can sign her because they know if we get D to work in our label,
That's
This
she'll
is-
be able to
yeah,
sign
yeah,
banks.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, it happens all the time. Gifting, when people want to gift, it works out for me, boy. They'll be like, alright, can we give you something? And then we'll give something for banks as well. I'm like, yeah, come, let's go. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But in terms of like, it does happen, I'm not going to lie.
How does that make you feel though?
I'm not really fussed. Like, we're cool people like that. Like even like, some people know, like, if they invite me out, she's going to come. It's easier to invite me than try and invite her.
Yeah.
If you know what I'm trying to say. Because if you invite me, she's more than likely to come with me anyway. If you try and invite her, she might not even see the message or...
yeah.
So I get it in terms of that, but in terms of like leeching to be our friend and all of that.
Put them out straight away anyway.
So would you say there's a lot more opportunists, or do you feel like you get a lot more? I guess you get a lot of opportunities, but is there a lot of opportunists in and around that try and like come in as well?
I think they used to be a bit more in the beginning, but people have kind of clocked how tight we are and how we move. We all actually have our day one friends. We have a very big family and they come first. It's not like we're a small crew where we need more friends or we need more people to roll with. Like, people can tell. Banks has got her day one friends that are always there. I've got my day one friends. Plus we have our family who always roll. So it just is what it is.
It's true.
That's good though.
But that is annoying at the same time though.
What do you mean?
Like when you know someone and people that are like, oh, where you from? Like for example, you from Tottenham? Oh, you know this person, innit? Like yeah. So what? Yeah, I'm like no.
Yeah.
I'm like
But
nah.
that's opportunist.
Yeah, but
I get people coming to me in Central. Oh my god, I love Miss Banks, man. I always see her on Snap. Can I get a picture? I'm like, you look dumb, bro. I'm not gonna get a picture. Today's even my day off. I'm not taking a picture. But like, it happens. It's weird, man. It's like she's got her fans are mad. Like they clock all of us. They know the whole crew.
That's crazy.
I remember this is years ago. And man's like, oh what? You know all heady like innit? I'm like, oh what? Man's got a show at uni rave. Busman. And then that was I just passed the I passed the number to the management section and I'm like, what did you pattern that? He's like, nah man. He's asking for this much and I'm like,
That's
oh,
how they
I'm like, bruv, what you thought, bruv? You
It's gonna come for free or something.
bro, like pay the fee. Like,
And it's gonna
man's
happen.
got his fee and it will happen.
Guaranteed. Guaranteed, bro.
And I was like, no, you think you can ask people for that? Bro, you had next week, I make you fucking drop down on the floor, fam. You know what I mean? I'm like, bro, you gotta be like, don't think because
Man knows certain.
man knows certain, like, say you know someone then, or someone's doing something, all that stuff. Don't expect a freebie, basically.
Or even
You know
a
what I mean?
discount.
Right, even it goes again to businesses. Your friend owns a business, you pay for your friend's service. Pay them, bro.
Yeah, you have to support
You
because
gotta
that's
support.
what feeds them.
But
Like,
people
even
that
artists, people forget that they have bills.
bills.
They can't keep coming to perform for free. Like they, especially like even now, like they go.
Yeah, now more than ever, like, cause
Yeah.
you know shows.
I saw an art, I think it was CBiz put up the other day that unless you're family, don't ask to do nothing for free. Yeah.
And you have to understand it because like
Everyone's
Yeah, man,
working.
don't take it personal, man.
It's work.
Everyone's working.
Don't
Same
take
way
it
you might do.
personal. People
Same
got
way.
bills to pay, man.
Same way, for example, you like not to edit stuff. People can come into you left, right, centre.
But I have one thing I have realised though, what the industry is the industry, innit? And I have realised that the more people you are connected to, it does work in your favour. Like I used to just always feel like it's not that deep, because I've always kind of been a popular person anyway, before the industry, before anything, like before Banks Blue, whatever, like I've always been popular. So like I used to just think it's not that deep. But even now, just little things like, for example, our podcast, we were 6 episodes in, we got nominated for the UK Urban
What's the
Awards. So I
podcast?
was pretty privileged.
Yeah.
And I know all the blogs, they were just posting us all the time. Like, but I've realised some people, when you start from the bottom and you don't know no one, it's a hard graft.
Yeah.
But when you do know people, it's like,
turn by it.
do you know what I mean? So then I've realised little things like, you've actually got bare things in your favour. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I know a lot of artist managers, I know bare artists. I don't even ask people to post our thing, they just naturally support it because I'm a supportive person as well.
Yeah,
Like, I'm always supporting other artists, always supporting other podcasts. So people just naturally give back the support as well. So like, but I have realised it is who you know as well.
Yeah, 100%.
He knows very important.
And it's so important to network and just be a nice person as well because it goes a long way than actually what you're actually doing.
Because there's a few people in the industry and they've got some names attached with them, like that person's really nasty, or do you actually like see it or hear it for yourself, or like they're quite malicious, or
yeah, but I always try to treat people how they treat me. So you could be known as a bitch, but if you've never come across as a bitch to me, I'm not gonna treat you some type of way.
Like yeah, it's true.
I don't go off what everyone's saying.
It's true, still.
Do you know what I mean? Because there's people that think, oh, Denise, she's a bit standoffish. It's because I said I'm not a beg. I'm not going to be... Do you know what I mean? But if you meet me, like, on a vibes thing, you're going to know that I'm decent. Now, I'm a nice person. I'll talk to everyone. But I'm just not a beg. So it's just like, I always feel like you just got to meet people. When you meet people and you get the vibe, you just know, like...
That's what I always say. If you're pure with yourself...
Yeah.
Clean
hearts win, man. Clean hearts
Literally.
win. I've seen it with Banks, man. There's not one bad thing people can say about her. People always be like, she's such a nice person. She's got such a clean heart. She's so nice. Da-da-da. Like, we could be out and I just want to go home. This girl will stop, take 30 photos of all the little girls in the rain. I'm just like, bro, we're finished right now. Makeup's all running. Like, she will be there. Like, she rides out for her fans. Like, and I've learned from that. Even like now that I do a podcast, when I see people and they're like, oh my god, Denise, like, I support your pod, I'll stop and say hello to them, talk to them, follow them back, or whatever. Because it's important. I've realised how important it is. Because these are the people who support you, listen to, stream your thing, give you views. You have to like give back a bit, man.
Literally, you'll think that no one's supporting or whatever, but there's
people.
Someone's watching. Do you know what I mean? The views are going up somewhere. Yeah. Literally, that it's like when you take your mind out of that frame, like and just. Bro, as long as you be pure with everyone else
and believe in yourself,
always come down. Believe in yourself as well.
I've seen so much people like start off in anything, not even just podcast or music, just anything. And I've even thought, raw man, that might take long still. And honestly, within a year or two, it just because they believe in themselves, they just don't give up. Like, do you know what I mean? No, you have to.
See if you keep grinding, it's long, you know.
Hard work shines, man.
Bruv, no matter what, remember that time we got the clothing that time ago. I was like, bruv, don't matter about when you start.
Yeah.
It just takes one piece.
Even like with the pod thing, it just takes one person to watch it and hear it, or one person to repost it, and it's just do you know what I mean? It's a mazza. Bro, like, it'll change everything. Fam. Literally, you just gotta keep going, man.
Everyone says that as well.
How long it takes as well. So don't put a time limit.
And it just opens doors for so much.
I think that's
10 years. That's when they bust in.
The opportunities just come from anywhere.
As long as you're enjoying it and you can see yourself doing it as a hobby and whatnot.
Yeah.
It makes it easier.
It makes it easier.
Like, if you love it, if you love what you're doing,
yes.
No matter how long
going in it like, I need to make money within 2 years.
No, the money comes. You just keep doing what you love doing, and some way around it, you start making money from it, and then that's you.
I think that's one thing I appreciate you for, because you're always on that to me all the time, and I'm like, okay.
And it opens doors. Like with me, I was doing podcasts before. I used to do modelling before, but I never enjoyed it.
Oh, serious?
Yeah.
You've seen some big modelling campaigns.
Yeah, I've done, even before that, I was like the first black model to do House of CB years ago. I've done Top Shot, I've done bare stuff, but I never ever enjoyed it. So I used to think, if I don't really enjoy this, there's no point me wasting my time. So then I just fell back off it. But then I've done like a few acting stuff or whatever, but most of that's come from like my podcast stuff. Like when I've done the Nines film, Nines is a fan of our podcast. Like he watches it, he supports it, he follows the page, and he was just like, no, I want you to do this in my thing. Do you know what I mean? And that just come off the back of that. I didn't go to no major acting school or anything like that. And even from that, I'm getting more opportunities. Do you know what I mean? So we just keep going.
Opens.
Yeah.
Like you mentioned as well, obviously you be nice to people as well. I think
that goes in my favour, I'm not gonna lie.
What's that?
Yeah, no, when you're a character, being nice to people and that, once your character's intact,
yeah,
so many doors can open for you.
Trust me.
Whereas if he was a nasty person,
It was just
No one ain't gonna.
But there are
No
still
one
a
ain't
few
gonna fuck
nasty
with you.
people that you hear. a
no,
lot of
that
people
win.
say.
Me and Banks have this
Yeah,
conversation. There's nasty
That's
people who
win.
win.
And I'm
Yeah.
thinking of one person in particular, and they're like winning. But boy,
It
But
happens.
how long will you win for?
That's
Because
the
clean
thing,
hearts
innit?
win.
It's
To
not-
me, clean hearts win. Just
Yeah.
keep being
Yeah.
clean. Just
Listen,
keep being
you might-
nice.
You might win.
Longevity
That person
wise.
might win, but it's
for a
gonna be
period
like a
of
short.
time, innit?
Exactly,
Yeah.
So
right.
enjoy it. But you just keep being you. You get me? Your time
Trust
will
me.
come.
Think about a lot of people at the top. Even though there are a lot of nasty people, there's more nice people.
Yeah.
And people
Yeah.
always turn around and be like, separate them from the talent. They're just a nice person.
Person.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They took time. And even my boyfriend told me something the other day. You know, sometimes you think some people are obviously hard to reach. For example, like Beyonce, it's hard to reach her. But
Yeah.
if you ever was to be in front of her and pitched her your story to her, she'll probably help you.
Yeah.
Just so you can't get to them. Access. Not everyone is accessible, but when you
Yeah.
can get access to people, tell them your story.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And you never know what will happen. They might not be able to help you then there, but they can put you in a direction.
Yeah.
Would you say would you say you're an accessible person, like if people reach out to you, or does it depend on who it is, what it is, sort of thing?
I used to be more inaccessible. Since I started in the podcast, I'm more accessible because I like to go through my messages, my requested messages. Obviously, if I see, yo, babes, can I get your number? I just there. But if I see something like, hi, I watch your podcast, I love you guys, whatever, I'll read the whole thing and I reply.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
really
Yeah,
sweet.
yeah. So if I always reply to people like that because I'm grateful for that support. Do you know what I mean? If someone's messaging me saying, "Yo, can I get a number?" It's just like, please. But when it comes to like work stuff, I'll always, or like during lockdown, obviously everyone had major time on their hands, and obviously I spoke about my anxiety that I went through, my depression and stuff. So a lot of people were confiding in me, like loads, and I used to actually every morning spend like 2 hours in bed, opening and replying to everybody, giving them tips and advice and what worked for me and see if it works for you. Do you know what I mean? And even now, I'm doing a separate show for my podcast. I'm going to dive into my anxiety more because people used to think like, wow, like you're bare out here, like you're so... I can't believe you had that. But I had deep anxiety where I used to walk into rooms and look on the floor. Like,
Oh, serious?
yeah, have panic attacks on my birthdays and stuff like that because I just can't deal with like walking into a room with people and I couldn't deal.
I can relate to that.
Yeah, so like, I think it's important to share your experiences because it can help. Even if it helps one person, to me,
Yeah.
that's a big deal.
No, that's mad still.
So I'm accessible on them levels, like
Yeah.
work and things that I've
Don't
been
ask
through.
her to come out because she ain't come in. She ain't said no entry zone. And don't ask for a number because she ain't
Even
gonna
when
do that.
people try and just think they can invite me out, I'm very particular where I go. Like people, even though I go out a lot, I don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Unless it's like, I guess, events.
Not even events. To the point, I went on so stush last year of going out. I started getting paid to come out. Not even little money, like.
Must be
Yeah,
nice.
My hosting
listen.
fee was a mazza. I was
Listen.
like, swear down. You don't want to pay me that much to come and do A. I'm coming.
Listen, there's a fee, you know. Trust me. See, sometimes, yeah, if you don't like paying for my time,
We don't mind being management, you know, if you need that.
listen. As much as it sounds fucked, man. Like, pay me for my time sometimes, man.
Yeah, and just
Yeah,
value
really.
yourself. Know your worth, man. Don't be everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The man is out here.
But there are people that are just every
Aye.
event. I'm like, wow,
You know
don't
they're
you
gonna be
see?
there, innit?
Yeah, I'm going to pitch. I'm going to see my man and my man. You can't be that person.
But then again, boy, if that it's not me, but if it makes him happy, it makes him
Yeah,
happy.
that's
innit?
you know what. That's
No,
another
do what you're
thing.
doing.
If people
Yeah,
like
I
to
mean,
go out and
I
enjoy
wouldn't go
themselves,
everywhere, but do your thing, innit? Like, that's making you
Yeah.
happy. Do your thing, man.
100%.
You did.
yeah.
Do your thing.
The dilemma was, me and my best friend have recently stopped speaking because I told her that her boyfriend has been cheating on her. She's now stopped talking to me, but she's still with her boyfriend. What should I do?
Why do girls do that?
Can you say that one more time? please?
Yeah, please.
So
Why do girls do that?
I recently told my best friend that her boyfriend was cheating. Go back to it.
It's cheating.
He was cheating, so
She stopped talking to her
her
friend,
friend,
but
but
it's
she's
still
still
with her man.
with the man.
What's your business?
So what should she do?
There's nothing you can do.
There's
If your
nothing
friend's
you
not
can
talking
do.
to you,
She ain't talking to
she's
you.
not talking to you.
Because what's going to happen is, more than likely, if in the future they break up, the friend will probably come back anyway.
Yeah.
And then she'll realise that she fucked up. She should have never. But that's why sometimes you can't get involved in people's business, you know.
Yeah.
It's not your business to go and tell someone that you saw them on cheat.
Really not.
Sometimes I see shit and I'm just like, why did I see this? Unless it's like in the house.
What if
I ain't
it's
going
like
out my
your
way.
Those
best-
men.
see your
That's
best
mad,
friend.
yeah.
I'm sticking it on her man, and you better go home and confess. You got 24 hours.
Nah, it's true, I agree.
Hey, listen,
And you're gonna
Someone's
even
recording
say,
me.
D didn't see you, bro.
Fam, I can't lie.
You're just gonna confess in your own back.
I see something the other day. You know, I saw it. I didn't see it. Do you know what I mean? I was doing my shit. I see something.
But did that person see you?
Of course.
See it.
Of course.
You see it.
Of course, bro. Like, it was like it's like you
Depending on
couldn't.
who it
It's
is.
like you couldn't not see it.
It's a techie one.
Like-
My best friends and my family, I'm gonna stick it on the guy and
Yeah,
be like,
100.
listen, go home and confess. If not, I am gonna have to say something. Because what's worse is if your friend finds out that you knew and you didn't say nothing.
Yeah, that's spooky,
You
innit?
can end up in a situation like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, I just
But
saw
some
it.
people
Tell
really
the
love
man
their
I
partner
actually
so
believe
much that
They'll
they
say
even
it.
think you're hating if you go and tell them something.
That's why, yeah, don't say nothing.
That's
man.
why sometimes some people don't get involved.
Especially that girl's single. I say single.
Yeah.
That's big, fam.
The worst,
Bro.
innit?
I think
See
it's,
in life.
it's techie, especially if they're like married or something. It's
And there's kids
you gotta
involved.
actually think about
Yeah.
telling them still. Yeah, yeah.
I'm not involved.
The next thing is
I'm
not,
not
oh, they
involved.
split up because of her. Split up because of him.
They're
Mhm.
blaming you.
And a lot of people 9 out of 10 times take each other back anyway.
Yeah. That's
So,
true.
no point.
And then you look like the hating friend.
Yeah. Always in the business.
What's the next dilemma?
The next dilemma is I have a baby on the way. Sorry, yeah, that's
Careful,
what
boy.
I don't know why I'm laughing
I have
already.
a baby on the way. And sorry, let me go back to it. I have a baby on the way and my partner has recently cheated on me. Should I stay or should I leave? I don't know.
Just stay, man.
Isn't it?
No,
Single mum.
Just stay, man.
I would say see how it works out. If it works out, it works.
Do you believe that there's
Just
I
say
think
it.
there's levels to even cheating. Is it because I'm older now?
Might
There's
be.
levels to cheating. Like there's one night stands, then there's
There's
actually
kissing.
emotionally cheating where your man's got a sighting and
Thank you very. Everyone thinks I'm mad when I say this. You know, I say this all the time. People think I'm mad. Emotional
But then-
cheating is worse than.
But you know what it
physical
is?
cheating.
Cheating
Yeah.
is
But wait,
cheating.
there's-
But
No.
No.
No. Pre.
Nah,
Look.
to me,
Wait.
cheating.
Let me get
Yeah,
it.
yeah, I get what you're
Let me
saying.
get it. Cheating is cheating, but let me break it down.
Does the consequences
cheating.
change then?
No.
No.
But listen, there's cheating where like there's clout a girl, and there's or a man clutch a girl. God forbid. Yeah. But there's cheating where the man's asking you, "How's your day?" This is that.
for
Good
cares
note.
and that, paying bills.
You know what I
and
mean? See that one there, bro? That
That's
one
why I
there
said
will
my
leave
man
you
if I ever
will
find
leave
out
you
he
on
even
some-
gave a girl £10 mothers. on
So wait,
top.
so if a guy, what's the least?
They're
Nothing.
both
Cheating's
fucked.
cheating. I ain't
Cheating's
trying to
cheating,
even
no,
encourage it. Or,
No, cheating's
But there's
cheating.
different levels.
No, but I feel
I
like
guess
it's
to
like
hear,
levels.
to hear that your boyfriend kissed someone on the lips, you prefer to hear that than them obviously sleep over someone else.
No, that is even
No,
the
but
same
both
thing.
has
No,
bad
you,
That's the same thing.
I believe that you're
Well,
most
girl.
likely to forgive that then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're
All
most
I'm
likely
saying
to
is the
forgive-
grass is not even greener. So now she's
Fair
pregnant.
enough.
She's going to leave this guy,
To go to
be a
someone
single
else.
mum, get with, do you know what I mean? We'll
Someone
start
else.
again.
It's
That guy's
long,
probably going to
it's
cheat
long.
anyway. Like,
So what
Just
do you
stay.
recommend that she?
Just might as
I-
well just stay, man.
Nah,
I feel like this is mad for me to say it.
Because as a
Please
man,
forgive me.
if think about it, obviously men don't get pregnant, but if a woman cheats on you, you know you're going straight away.
yeah, men don't have it.
Men don't have
But
it.
your wife.
I'm cutting, bro.
No, your wife shouldn't even be cheating, man.
If my wife cheats, I'm cutting, bro.
Have you got more chance of forgiving your girlfriend than your wife?
Yeah, of course.
Fam, your wife got-
No,
your
wife
forever,
and girlfriend,
fam.
I'm cutting. I'm cutting, bro.
No, when I hear older people speak about marriages where men
Fam,
will
they've been
forgive
through
their
it, fam.
wife.
Some people.
Men will forgive their wife where...
Listen, bare man stand.
Yeah,
Like, no, I'm
they
busting
won't
up.
even tell you.
Bro.
They're like, someone
Listen,
could have cheated on him, he ain't even going to tell you.
No, see, great, listen.
They don't tell their virgins.
Yeah.
No,
Man, they don't
it's
tell their
right.
virgins.
You feel weak.
It's
Yeah.
happened in my family, like.
You feel weak. You think
Literally.
raw.
It's when your boys find out, it hurts even more.
For a
Like,
woman that she cheated on the guy, like they're proper married, they like it's mad, man. It
Bro,
happens, bro.
Listen.
It ruins the dynamics, man.
I wouldn't
listen.
tell no one.
Man,
Me?
I'll swallow it.
that was
Yeah,
the episode
no,
of me
yeah.
and Loons. Loons was like, bro,
Bro.
he took his girl back.
listen, a man said, yeah, it's worse when
Your virgins find
your
out.
brother finds out and calls you and you already knew.
Yeah,
You know what's so mad? I saw that yesterday. I was busting
that was the one.
I was
Fam,
busting up.
do you know what that is? You already knew that. You already followed the
You have to act like you didn't know.
for months.
And then going out on the girl.
That's why you
Wait,
can't
so you
tell
have
your
to act
friends
like you don't
anything.
know
Yeah, but I
this.
swear
What
down.
do you do?
It's not contained. You couldn't contain it.
What can you
Now
do?
everyone else knows.
Now everyone knows. Now names on the streets. This like you got.
It happens with girls though.
But
See,
it's that-
some girls
yeah.
when they find out their man's cheated,
Mm.
they rather not tell their friends. They rather deal with the pain one up.
Mm. But I feel like if that happened to me and my friends came and told me something, that would make me go back
I'd
to
be
my
vexed
partner
as
and
well.
then be
I'll
moving
be
mad again.
vexed.
Yeah. The embarrassment, innit?
Yeah,
The
I've been moving
embarrassment.
mad again because it's like this refresh.
That's what I always say.
Yeah, my friends,
That's
nothing.
what I always say. If you cheat on me, don't let me
But
find out.
people always
Yeah,
find
my
that
friend.
every
Don't let me
week.
find out, fam. I don't. Just don't let me find out. Names in the streets. Like, yo, my man's gonna cheat on me. You don't even know.
All I know is man them cannot take being cheated on. It
No
hurts them
chance.
too much.
There's no way.
It's,
My friend won't even allow
bro,
it.
bro. It's like breaking up with a girl. Yeah. At first, you're lit. I see this all the time as well, and it's true.
No, but
I
I'm
see,
lit though.
I see it unfold
Always lit.
every time. I think I'm mad when I say this. You're lit. The girl's upset. Let the tables turn. You see her out with her next brother, enjoying.
So
now
you're
you're by
gonna
yourself.
move on, yeah?
You're really moving on, yeah?
Bro, like,
You
what,
move
you're
on.
even
Yeah.
looking paying on Insta,
Swear
yeah?
down,
Hey, you know what? You see all of that? I don't really care about stuff.
Nah, see me, you don't care about, brother. I care, fam.
But what about when you see her doing dashboard, babe?
No, do it. But
It's
listen,
dashbood day then.
I'm too laid back, man. I
brother,
don't
I got my own dashboard.
I'm them people, we break up, you're gonna cry. You're going to cry, bro, for months.
I remember I see you years ago. I see something. I was like, bro,
Oh,
I took you there. You know, I'm thinking, like, never feel. I'm like, bro.
But more time they just put that up just to get at you.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's true. But
moved mad once,
and guess
yeah.
what?
Nah, that's how you
And guess
don't
what?
move, man. You air it, bro.
Bro,
Nah,
You leave
bro.
the rap to
Fam,
I
it.
moved
it's worse.
mad once, yeah.
Yeah,
It's good
yeah.
to air it, though.
Yeah, no, man, air it, but then, nah, I don't be mad. Like, why you move mad for? That's what I say to you. Why you move mad for? Relax.
Me, see me, I won't say a word.
Nah, bro, I've moved
100
mad
missed
to the
calls and
point.
stuff.
Listen, I've moved mad, yeah. I've moved so mad to the point where I'm shouting down the phone. Ever since that day, I said, never again.
Your mental health, man.
Never again.
See, I've
Ever
watched
since
that
that day-
point with people though.
Chilling.
Me.
Yeah, I
I
need to
am
stop.
madbitch.com. I'll be outside your house. I'll do everything, bro.
Yeah.
I remember one girl came out.
Yeah.
Girls be mad.
What star sign are you?
Pisces. So we love hard.
Was that February or something?
I do not
Yeah.
believe in this.
I just believe in it. I'm
I
sorry. I
believe
feel
it.
like a lot of it comes true. Like a lot of it is
I don't
true.
believe in it, but then sometimes stuff happens. I read. I'm like, you know what?
Makes
This is
sense.
it.
Makes
You don't
sense.
come across mad girls, yeah? Like that.
What,
I
bro?
don't know.
Yeah,
I feel like every girl has
It has
mad
mad
in them.
tendency.
But it's
It
not
depends
mad that they're gonna. They don't. Not every man can make you mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the thing.
When you see,
You have to unlock it.
and
Yeah.
vice versa. A girl can unlock a mad animal that you don't even know
Exactly.
you know existed. Bro, I've argued
100%.
yeah,
You know that happens more with men than girls, you know?
Yeah.
I swear
But
to
I'm
God.
talking
I've
about.
seen man move mad like,
Bro.
and then you're like, what, bro, do you love her?
He's all denying it and that.
No.
Bro, hey, bro, I don't know if you understand. One time, a girl came to my house. I've gone outside. I said, what? It's 2 o'clock in the morning, you know? Oh, good man on the main road, fam. So I'm thinking, blood. What are you moving like that for?
I've done that.
And then,
like,
man's arguing. I've unlocked another level of arguing. I'm all shy, and I'm thinking, bruv. Next day, she's like to
two
me.
mad people.
Next day, she's like, bruv, next day, she's like to me, I didn't know you can get mad like that, you know? Like, bro, I didn't know either, fam. Like, literally, bro.
I wouldn't even come outside, man.
Bro, I thought, bro, you're out here. You're gonna...
Phone off.
I feel like there's only one person that's unlocked my madness, and I don't want anyone to interrupt my character again. So
Don't disturb my
it's
peace. Don't disturb my peace. I keep telling
When you
people,
start
don't
to
disturb my
learn
peace,
self-control, that is.
fam.
alright.
And because I got a short temper as well, but now I've got it under lock. When people, I'm like, yo, please, just don't just lick loud with me.
Loud.
Well,
Like,
me, when I'm out
just
with
saying,
my boyfriend
I'm saying it to you because I don't want to argue with you today, because we're gonna stop. Just
Yeah.
allow me, please. I'm sorry, or whatever. I
and
apologize.
girls try to flirt or whatever, I just say, if I lift this table, he knows. He stops smiling. I'll lift up the whole table. Everyone's gonna cry today, bro. I'll just lift up the whole table. He just knows what I'm saying, bro. Honestly, because girls just get bare. Because I'm very chilled, innit? Sometimes we're out. He's sitting over there. I'm sitting over here. He's very friendly as well. Waiters are moving mad, getting
he's
happy.
observing, innit?
If I lift this table, he hears it from over there. He knows. Shit. He's on me.
Hey,
Simple.
listen.
That's mad though. You're out, your girl, you're out, she's there, she's moving mad.
I don't move mad like him, but I'll say something mad.
But I think, but see that. If you see that, obviously, I let my girl. When I had a girl, I hate being in the same places as her. And it's not because of me. It's because of what other people may do. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And,
Your other people.
and the thing is that you
Yeah, I
can
can relate.
and you can
I
feel
can
the
relate.
heat beating on your head. You haven't looked, but you just feel the.
No, but you learn how to do it.
They
So
see
like,
them.
Just tell them to
I'm
pull out,
very
man.
known more than obviously my boyfriend's like low key or whatever.
Mm.
Yeah. So now we go out all the time, and I know people everywhere, and I know a lot of guys as well. Sometimes I'll see a guy come in to be like, "Yo, I just do that." Just don't even
The one finger.
they just don't even cut. Oh, I'll look at you in a way that I'm gonna air you today. Don't even, because it's just long. Like Your
Obviously,
partner doesn't want to
yeah.
see you hugging other guys, saying how doing too much, saying hello, overly catching up. Obviously, it's like if it's like my day one friends or guys from the ends or like family, then it's different. I'm gonna even introduce you if you don't know each other. But you know, like just randoms, like they're thinking they can be like, yo, D.
Just pause right there, because right now.
Pause right there. It's just disrespectful, isn't it? Like
Oh
just
shit.
talking to bare guys, vice versa.
I've got enough of that.
Girls take that shit serious though.
I feel the heat on
You can feel it.
Yeah, he said he can feel it
I
beaming.
can feel it beaming like
Laser beam.
Cyclops, X-Men.
Some girls are so crazy. They see a girl, they even want to come and say hello more.
See people like that.
What?
Those girls are
You gotta
scary.
tell them,
People
yo,
like that.
my girlfriend will kill both of us. Stop.
I'm that girlfriend
Who
that will
was it? I
work
think it
with
was Unknown T who tweeted, babes, I want to follow you back, but my girls are fed, yeah? I said, you know what? That is
That's
me.
me.
So, now and again, I'll just go through every single person you follow. And
My
I'll
boyfriend
question.
knows I'm a fed, his friends are my fed, his
Listen,
friends' girlfriends
See
are
me
my
sometimes,
fed.
yeah, I don't want no problem. I'm like, yo.
Yeah, I like.
See,
I
that's
like
why
the
if I'm
peaceful
with
thing.
someone, I'm gonna introduce you to my friends.
You know who my
Even if
friends
you're my
are.
friends, you know who they are. After that, it's not my problem. If you wanna get mad and do it then. It's above me.
Yeah.
Because you know who is who. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I don't want no problem,
No
fam.
wahala.
I've been in a sticky situation. I remember one time a girl messaged me on my Snapchat, on my Instagram picture, like, you look nice, babe. But obviously, she calls everyone babe. Like, the girls called me, like, why the fuck is this girl calling me babe? I'm like, no, she called everyone. She's like, why? But why is she calling you babe? Like, you don't matter. She called me, like, yo, what's going on? I said, yo, it's above me. Yeah, I have a word.
It's a lot,
Or
man.
I'll just delete it myself. I don't have a problem, fam.
Oh
Like,
my
see, when the girls,
God.
what? Yeah.
It's
This
above
30
me.
years of my life I've been through. Yeah, I've got a story for you, lot. I'm telling you, it's coming. The episode's coming soon.
Drop it.
The drops.
What? Drink and drive. Yo.
Do you want to come? They're going to talk about heart rate.
I don't mind.
So that was called Heartbreak Hotel. Hey.
Heartbreak Hotel.
So
That's
our
the
next
next dilemma.
dilemma is, I have a business and I let someone into my house and they stole from me. What should I do? Call the feds or...
Beat them up.
Wait. What do you mean they stole from you?
Who is the person?
Yeah.
It must be friends.
Yeah, because,
people
bro,
in the
that
house.
must be very, very familiar to let your house, boy.
No, but she has a business. So it could be a nail business, I don't know, hair business.
What? Our business inside the
Yeah,
house.
inside the house.
Why is your... Where they going into your house that...
It sounded like a hair business.
So it could be hair, lashes, all of
No.
It
that.
could be any, yeah, it could be any of them.
God, that's mad.
How are you even gonna know if you ain't got no CCTV?
How do you know who it was?
Yeah.
Unless you...
Just find another location where you can operate your business then.
Oh my god. You
Nah.
have to try and figure out who it was.
You,
You
yeah,
do find
cause
out.
that's mad. Cause you gotta figure out
Or
and
just
go mad.
offer home service that you travel to them.
Like, bro, why
That's
is that person
crazy.
feel have to go enough to steal from my house, fam?
It could be a random, like hair, for example. Like, I've seen bare little stories, girls are just
Yeah, I heard bare hair stories.
I find that mad still.
Hair's definitely a lick.
But, what is that, like?
They say them bundles.
But that's
there.
mad because you've actually
I see
gone
the
there,
bundles. The bundles are
made
licks,
someone
you
do
know.
your hair. Like,
Yeah,
there,
It's a fun
Talking bundles
People
are
that
the-
sell hair, they're like shotters on the road.
Yeah, basically, but legit.
and you literally
Yeah.
just ran out.
Because the
with
demand is there all the time. People always want to get their hair done. Hair's not
That's,
cheap
that's
no
actually
more.
mad, you know. That's when you pre like, bro. Cause the hair costs a lot. I'm not presuming that costs a lot. It's not the mechanism and Galleria next. What's it called? The expressions and them.
Yeah, man.
But no,
Pick and drop.
the levels are way down,
It's mad still.
fam.
The levels are
Mad.
upped.
I've got a question, you know. What's worse to be known as? Obviously, not what would you rather be known as. What's worse? Yeah? A liar, a thief, or a gossiper. What's worse out of those three to be known as?
A
Like,
thief.
not
Thief.
like
Nobody will trust you.
A
Yeah,
thief,
thief.
no one will trust you.
Thief is so rough.
Yeah. A liar,
bottom
it
of the
depends on,
barrel.
because there's different sorts of liars.
Mhm.
You could be you could be known for
White
telling
lies.
white lies,
Yeah,
silly
thief.
little fibs. What was the other
Thief.
one?
A
Gossip,
thief is dangerous.
A gossip.
Gossip.
After a while,
It's just like
everyone
whatever,
forgets
innit?
Let's
that.
be honest, everyone
Gossip.
everyone loves a
Yeah.
gist. Everyone loves a little
Different
gossip, man.
Yeah.
Levels.
But you see a
thief,
thief,
like,
no.
thief.
Thief.
Like man, I'm stealing coins from your car.
You wear that rolling around.
Oh my god, how can you say stealing coins from your
Listen,
car?
like,
thief, like,
no, like
Bro, a
anything.
thief is a
The hands are
A thief
glued,
is
bro.
a thief. Sticky
Like I
fingers.
said, coins from the coins that you need for pet. It was like, don't like, you
Even
go
your
from
whole
the fence,
laptop, they could just
yeah,
lift it.
from anything.
They can just take
Come to your
anything.
yard and lift your something from your yard.
I've had someone that a friend stole from me.
Straight
Are they
up.
still your
Close.
friend?
That's painful though.
Gums.
Well,
That situation was mad, you know.
and it's like my
That was your guy. But anyway,
yeah.
can't even speak on that one. Can't even speak
That
on
one there's dangerous still. Then like,
dangerous.
That's
But,
embarrassing, man.
yeah, just before we finish up, I want to ask you this final question.
I've got one more.
50 mil or dinner with Jay-Z? Which one would you rather pick?
Dinner with Jay-Z.
Huh?
What?
Because he will teach me how to get 50 mil
Jesus.
anyway.
Can I just give you a hug, please?
Oh, so now you're admitting it?
I'm not
Okay,
admitting
no,
it.
it depends. It depends. Do you know what it depends?
I couldn't see it.
Sorry, can I just break down the question, yeah?
Thank
Because
you.
a 31-year-old Denise now, who has so many business ideas and I'm on point now and I know how to use 50 mil, I could probably take the 50 mil. But I'm assuming that there's younger people listening to this who will probably not know what to do with the 50 mil and would need that conversation with Jay-Z to learn business structure and everything.
The keyword was
Hey, this is sorry. This is gonna be the the video for the intro thing.
So,
I didn't actually say dinner with Jay-Z, but I said.
No, you
the
did say
keyword was dinner with Jay-Z, right?
There's a video.
I'm
of
gonna-
that.
Not dinner with Jay-Z like to link, man.
No, that's what I said. I said he could.
Dinner
And I
with
said he could
Jay-Z.
teach me.
Dinner
Did
with
I not
Jay-Z.
say?
Dinner with Jay-Z.
What
about
what you said?
But a lot of business meetings are at dinner.
To be fair,
We have the same 24
Thank
hours
you.
and that's it.
A lot of business
To be
meetings
fair,
are at dinner.
to be
I said
fair,
he could teach me.
China's reasoning was because of what you just
You
said.
just said.
But it just, it is, but it just sounds mad to
It's
the
not
ear
because
straight
it's
away. You know what I mean?
wisdom.
Yeah, because trust me, I've seen people blow money. Like money,
What did
like
I
if you don't know
say?
how to use money, if you have no
I'm sorry,
business.
yeah.
M's though.
Sorry, can I
Bruv, you think 50 M's, it sounds mad, yeah,
This
but
is
trust me, people blow that type of
Wait,
money.
wait.
I totally understand what you're saying there, but I'm taking it.
So if you put a check
But that's
down
because
or
your
cash
mindset's
there,
different from
I'm
other
taking-
people.
But-
China, wait. So if you put a check down, there's a check down or cash there, and there's dinner with Jay-Z there. You're telling me
I'm not saying I'm not going to take the 50
No, I
mil,
might
but
take
I'm
the 50 mil
saying.
still.
that you can basically pattern your you can basically
I
pattern
did, he
your
said the
family.
check is there.
The check is there.
Like, it's going to land in my
But he
account in 5 working days, isn't it?
But you didn't say that before.
But that's what
That's what it is though.
Alright.
Anyway. But
On that note, hey, thank you very much for
Thank you
coming.
for coming
Thank you very
down.
much,
Love you guys,
Denise.
man. I love
Everything
you
to the
guys.
socials and that, just before we finish off.
Denise Dainty, everywhere.
Yeah, thanks for everyone.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, press that.
All of
red
that.
button.
All of that.
All of that. Wow.
Dinner with
Seriously,
Jay-Z.
it's just...
No,
No, but
I
in life, yeah.